In feudal Japan, the samurai constituted the foremost class of warriors. Renowned for their legendary bravery and unwavering loyalty, these elite warriors were pivotal in shaping the martial landscape. Among them, certain individuals distinguished themselves through exceptional martial accomplishments or demonstrated prowess as commanders on the battlefield. Minamoto no Yoshitsune. Minamoto, a distinguished samurai and a member of the Minamoto clan, held the position of the ninth son within the Minamoto lineage. Engaged in a war against the Taira clan to gain control of Japan, Yoshitsune faced an unsuccessful rebellion due to the superior military power of the Taira. As a consequence, Yoshitsune's two elder brothers met a tragic fate. While still an infant, Yoshitsune was sent to be nurtured in a temple on Mount Hiei, situated near the city of Kyoto. According to legend, during his youth, Yoshitsune evaded the watchful eyes of temple monks and sought refuge in the mountains. It was in these mountains that he acquired the art of the sword from a mystical being known as Tenku. Upon reaching maturity, Yoshitsune emerged as a formidable general. Leading the Minamoto, he orchestrated the downfall of the Taira clan, marking the inception of the first shogunate in Japanese history, the Kamakura shogunate. Kusunoki Masashige. Kusunoki Masashige stands as a prominent symbol of loyalty in the annals of samurai history. Living during the Kamakura shogunate, he devoted his service to Emperor Go-Daigo. Between 1324 and 1339, a civil war unfolded between the imperial government and the shogunate forces. Kusunoki engaged in numerous battles to defend the imperial family, facing a multitude of determined enemies who succeeded in defeating the imperial army. Seeking refuge, the emperor and his family found sanctuary on Mount Hiei. Anticipating discovery and encirclement, Kusunoki rallied the last 700 warriors devoted to the emperor. Descending Mount Hiei, he confronted a significantly larger enemy force. In the ensuing battle, Kusunoki Masashige, along with his brother, met his demise. Through his sacrifice, he enabled the emperor to escape the imminent siege. Tomoe Gozen. Born around the year 1157 into a samurai family, she was trained since childhood to use bow and arrow and the naginata, a heavy spear capable of knocking down a horse. Renowned not only as a formidable warrior, but also as a woman of striking beauty, Tomoe embodied a perfect blend of allure and peril. Despite donning heavy armor, she consistently positioned herself in the most hazardous zones of battle. The details of her fate remain ambiguous. Some assert she perished alongside her husband in a battle, while others contend that she spent her later years as a Buddhist nun. Masamune, a prominent samurai of the Edo period, faced adversity early in life when he contracted smallpox, resulting in the loss of his right eye. Despite this impediment, Masamune proved to be a resilient and ambitious individual. Engaging in his first battle at the age of 14, he assisted his father in leading an attack against a rival clan. By the age of 18, Masamune had already earned a fearsome reputation as a respected samurai, easily identifiable on the battlefield by the distinctive crescent moon ornament on his helmet. Masamune was the victim of a poisoning attempt by his own mother. She thought her son's behavior was too raucous and wanted his younger brother to be the heir. Surviving the assassination attempt, Masamune retaliated by eliminating his brother, securing his position as the daimyo. His moniker, Dokuganryu, meaning the one-eyed dragon, reflects his indomitable spirit. Devoting his life to warfare, Masamune amassed considerable wealth through the capture of castles and fertile lands. He became famous for allowing European foreigners to enter his territories, creating his own trade routes. Masamune's fascination with Western technologies led him to undertake the first Japanese maritime expedition, visiting the Philippines, Mexico, Spain, and Rome. Honda Tadakatsu. Honda Tadakatsu is renowned as the warrior who defied death itself, remaining unscathed in all 55 military campaigns he engaged in. Despite actively participating on the front lines, he emerged untouched. a testament to his exceptional skill. Serving under the formidable Tokugawa Ieyasu, Tadakatsu played a crucial role in establishing the Tokugawa shogunate. Towering in stature, he possessed formidable strength, heightened by his use of the Tonbo Giri spear. Recognizable by his helmet adorned with a large deer antler, Tadakatsu's name commanded respect across all daimyos, even among those of opposing factions. Sanada Yukimura, a renowned samurai from the Sengoku Jidai period, earned the title of the Crimson Demon of War for his exceptional prowess on the battlefield, establishing himself as one of Japan's most skilled warriors. Serving various daimyos during the tumultuous era, the Sanada clan found themselves in conflict with the formidable Tokugawa clan. In a decisive battle in the Nakasendo region, Yukimura commanded a modest force of 2,000 men, yet they achieved a remarkable victory against a 40,000-strong army led by Tokugawa Hidetada. During a military meeting involving members of the Sanada and Tokugawa clans, Yukimura vowed to decapitate Tokugawa Ieyasu. In a subsequent confrontation during the siege of Osaka, Yukimura, accompanied by a small group of samurai on horseback, valiantly advanced towards the enemy army. Despite facing adversity at every step, he reached Tokugawa and, displaying great courage, managed to inflict a wound upon him. However, Yukimura, deeply wounded and fatigued, succumbed to exhaustion and fell in battle. Even Ieyasu himself acknowledged Yukimura as the greatest warrior in Japan. Oda Nobunaga. Born in 1534, Oda Nobunaga stands as one of the most prominent figures in Japanese history. Despite being viewed as a distracted child in his early years, and even labeled a fool for associating with children from lower social strata, Nobunaga grew into an eccentric individual. He found pleasure in various arts, including painting and a form of theatrical performance encompassing singing, music, and poetry. Known for his affinity for firearms, Nobunaga actively acquired these weapons from European sellers, particularly the Portuguese. Renowned as an exceptional military commander, Nobunaga managed to conquer much of Japanese territory during the Sengoku Jidai, defeating other powerful feudal lords. However, at the zenith of his power, Oda Nobunaga faced betrayal from Akechi Mitsuhide, one of his key generals. Cornered inside the Honnoji Temple, with no viable escape and a reluctance to endure the dishonor of capture by his former general, Nobunaga chose to perform seppuku. Prior to his demise, he commanded the burning of the temple. His remains were never found. Miyamoto Musashi. Born in Miyamoto Village, he was the son of a low-ranking samurai serving the Tokugawa clan. Musashi, a volatile child with a strong temperament, found himself shunned by many in his village. At the tender age of 13, Musashi encountered a samurai named Arima Kihei visiting his village, seeking a duel opponent. Fearlessly accepting the challenge armed only with a wooden stick, Musashi triumphed over his adversary, wielding a real sword. By 17, he participated in the renowned Battle of Sekigahara, serving under Lord Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Afterward, Musashi embarked on a journey across Japan, seeking self-improvement in martial arts. He challenged kenjutsu schools and even dueled accomplished samurai, gaining widespread fame. Despite numerous invitations from powerful daimyos, Musashi declined most, preferring his personal quest. In 1612, the famed duel against Sasaki Kojiro took place on the sands of Gonryo-jima. Armed with just one oar from a rowing boat, Musashi defeated Kojiro, who wielded a longsword, delivering a decisive blow to his head. Musashi, undefeated in over 50 duels, spent his later years alone in a cave, focusing on meditation and penning the renowned book Gorin no Sho, the Book of the Five Rings. In this work, Musashi details his duel experiences and imparts techniques from his Ninten Ikiryu style, involving the use of two swords. Revered as the greatest swordsman of all time, Miyamoto Musashi stands as a legitimate representative of the samurai spirit.